They're not your friends, they're your enemies. They're not your friends, they're your enemies. Let me say it again. And I pray and oh man, I want these people to wake up and to understand what is taking place. I mean, they can't see the hand for the fist, it seems like. But I do know this, and I do know there's a lot of people that won't put their face out here like I have, and I'm not downgrading you for that. I respect you for being a silent soldier. I really do. I respect you for that. There's no way for me to know how many are awake and how many ain't. There's no way to know it. But get this to other people. Because I don't know how much time we got left, man. And I say man because that's just a term I use, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much time, but it's short. It could be an overwhelming tirade of a wildfire that just sweeps city after city after city. Or it could be one major to demoralize the next city when they put the hammer down on them and they make examples out of people to demoralize the rest of them into saying, oh, wait a minute, I don't know if I want to go through that. And that's why that's why they uncontrollably taser people for nothing. Is they try to put a fear factor in you saying, you don't want to screw with me. And remember what I said. Don't pay a cotton-picking lick of attention on this protect and serve deal that's on the side of a car. It don't make a rat's behind. They're paid off cronies. Again, not all of them, but a lot of them are. So they'll use the demoralizing factor by overwhelming force in a certain area or city. I mean, they use claims of saying, we're going to use the army, this, that, and we're going to use all these different techniques. Now we're deciding to get rid of gang violence. All of a sudden now, when the economy's imploding, they're going to get rid of gang violence when they had years and years and years. If they'd have made a friggin' example about them back when it all started up, MS-13 would have never been what it is today. No. They're using that for an excuse to build up and be ready for an economic implosion and collapse that when you get pissed off, and I get pissed off, and we say we're not going to take it anymore, that they can go to making examples out of certain sectors in certain cities, and bam! Their hope is, through their small g God, is they can demoralize you enough that you'll sit back, you'll sit down, you'll shut up, and you'll be obedient. That's what they're hoping for. Because they need you as a good slave. To keep being their slave for their corporations on their one world currency that's soon to come. Oh, there's different phases of it. You got your Amero, you got this over here. I mean, but in all reality, ultimately what will take place is what's known in the Bible as the mark of the beast. Because you won't be able to buy and you won't be able to sell without that mark. That's one of the main reasons end time is begged and pleaded and told time after time after time, made video after video after video for you to stock up and be ready. One of the many, many reasons I have tried to make the videos to try to show you and to warn you. Now I would ask that you pay close attention to the plunge protection team that has been driving that market up a little bit, wanting you to put your last little bit of investment in and hoping it's going to return. Don't be fooled by the plunge protection team. They took your tax dollars and bailout money, and they're the ones that made the stock market go up. Simple as that. Now, nobody's going to come out on the mainstream media and tell you that because they probably put a cap in them on national TV. If they come out and said it on national TV, they'd probably wake up dead within the not-so-distant future, so they know how far they can go and how far they can't. But when it comes to the economic parts of it, I can just let her roll, baby. I got no ties to none of it. We need to get ready. I have to put God in the mix of this because He is what keeps me going and keeps me staying where I'm at to keep moving on. Do you understand? I have to put God in the mix. I have no other choice. I'll be right back. I got a young'un knocking on the door of this garage, and I got to go see about her. Don't leave me. I'll be back.